Hello, and welcome back to the Cherrywood Conspiracy Files. You know the drill. I'm just a random guy, no credentials, no fame, just someone trying to make sense of the weirdest mysteries from our strange little planet. And today, we're chasing a golden chest set to contain the voice of God. It's melted faces in movies, driven monks to madness, and drawn governments, spies, and religious orders into the shadows for centuries. This isn't just a biblical relic. It's the Ark of the Covenant. And if even half of what's said about it is true, it may be the most powerful object in human history. Let's go. Chapter 1. The Blueprint of Power. It starts with Moses. Fresh out of Egypt, the Israelites wandered the wilderness, and there, on a mountain, Moses received detailed instructions from God himself to build the Ark. Not just a box, a holy reactor. Dimensions: 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, 1.5 cubits high. Materials: acacia wood, layered in pure gold. Contents: the 10 Commandments, Aaron's rod, and a pot of manna. On top, 2 golden cherubim facing each other. Between them, the mercy seat, said to be the literal throne of God on earth. This was no symbol. This was active power. Chapter 2. What it could do. The Bible says the Ark did things. It made the River Jordan stop flowing. It brought down the walls of Jericho. It killed men who touched it, even loyal ones. And in one battle, just bringing it into camp caused the enemy to panic and flee. Some accounts say it glowed, roared, sparked, and levitated. Others say it spoke in voices and smoke. And yet it could be carried by 4 men using wooden poles. Divine mystery or ancient technology? Chapter 3. The Vanishing Act. The Ark was eventually brought into Solomon's temple in Jerusalem around 957 BCE. Then, in 586 BCE, Jerusalem was destroyed by the Babylonians. They razed the temple, and from that moment forward, the Ark vanishes. No broken remains, no stolen relic in Babylon, just silence. Like it never existed. Or was hidden. Chapter 4. The Secret Chamber Theory. Some rabbis claim the Ark was hidden beneath the Temple Mount before the invasion. A network of tunnels, chambers, and secret vaults may lie beneath the ruins of the Second Temple. But here's the twist. The Temple Mount is completely off-limits to archaeological excavation due to tensions between religious groups. That means no one has officially searched underneath. What if it's still there? 20 feet under, undisturbed for 2,600 years. Chapter 5. Ethiopia's bold claim. Now we head 2,000 miles south to Axum, Ethiopia. In a stone chapel behind high iron gates, a single man lives in total isolation. His job? To guard the Ark of the Covenant. No one else can see it. No photos, no tourists, just one guardian at a time, until death. Multiple monks over the years have reported mysterious illnesses. Some die prematurely. Some report burning sensations or a blinding light. Radiation? Curse? Or just legend? Chapter 6. Menelik and the Queen of Sheba. Ethiopian legend goes further. According to the Nagast, an ancient text, the Ark was brought to Ethiopia by Menelik I, son of King Solomon and the Queen of Sheba. Menelik, raised in Ethiopia, visited Jerusalem as a young man. When he returned home, he took the Ark, either by theft or divine permission. Many Ethiopians believe this is fact. It's not fringe. its national identity. And churches all across Ethiopia contain replicas of the Ark, exact to the biblical description. Why copy something? Unless the real one is somewhere close by. Chapter 8. The Nazi Search. Fast forward to the 1930s. Hitler's secret society, the Unanswered, began tracking powerful ancient relics, including the Spear of Destiny, the Holy Grail, and yes, the Ark of the Covenant. According to declassified files, Nazi expeditions went searching across the Middle East and Africa. One rumor says they found the Ark, attempted to transport it, and all men involved perished mysteriously. Another version says they found nothing, except overwhelming sickness in a ruined desert cave. Sound familiar? Chapter 9. Alien Artifact. Let's go full Ancient Aliens for a second. Descriptions of the Ark. Emits blinding light. Kills on contact. Must be carried by poles. Contains God's voice from within. Some theorists argue the Ark wasn't a holy box, but a communication device, a nuclear power source, or even a weapon. Imagine Moses not as a prophet, but an operator trained to use a relic left behind by something non-human. Wild, yes, but think about it. A gold-lined box with restricted access and deadly emissions? That's less religious and more radioactive. Chapter 10. The Vatican's Secret Archive. Others believe the Ark was recovered and hidden. Where better than the Vatican? Their secret archive is said to hold thousands of ancient documents and relics. Visitors are allowed entry, but not freely, and not into the deepest vaults. Rumors say a papal decree forbids discussion of the Ark, and anyone who tries to investigate its presence faces excommunication. Why? What would the Vatican fear about a relic from the Old Testament? Unless it's more than just a relic. Chapter 11. Templar Tunnels in Scotland. During the Crusades, the Knights Templar were stationed in Jerusalem. They dug beneath the Temple Mount. Some say they found the Ark and smuggled it to Europe. Where did they take it? Some point to Roslin Chapel in Scotland, built by a Templar descendant, with strange markings and hidden chambers beneath its floor. It's rumored to contain something gold, ancient, and heavily protected by legend. Chapter 12. Modern Sightings and Coverups. In 2011, near the Jordan River, an illegal dig turned up a gold-plated chest. Witnesses described military-style suits arriving and removing the object within hours. The dig site was bulldozed. No official report ever surfaced. A few months later, 2 of the amateur archaeologists were found dead. One of radiation poisoning, the other in a supposed car accident. No mainstream media coverage, just blogs and silence. Chapter 13. The Dangerous Truth. If the Ark exists, whether divine or technological, then the implications are staggering. It could prove the Old Testament is literal, rewrite human history, or expose the presence of non-human intervention in our ancient past. And yet, no government demands to inspect the Ethiopian chapel. No global push to dig beneath the Temple Mount. No Vatican transparency. Why not? Unless they already know. Theories and questions. We followed the golden box from Moses mountaintop to the temples of Jerusalem, from forbidden tunnels to remote Ethiopian chapels. But now it's time to ask the big questions. Theory 1. The literal holy relic. Some believe the Ark is exactly what the Bible says it is, a divine object made by God's command to house his covenant and to carry a terrifying dose of holy power. If that's true, then wherever it is now, it's not just a historical artifact. It's still dangerous. Possibly even active. The idea that touching it can kill, that wasn't myth. That was warning. Theory 2. Ancient technology. If you lean towards science, then maybe the Ark wasn't a sacred box, but a machine. It killed people who got too close. It made noise, smoke, light. It had to be shielded with gold and carried by wooden poles. Sound familiar? Some claim it was a form of nuclear battery, or perhaps a communication device left behind by a lost civilization, or even alien visitors. The command to build it came from the voice of God, sure, but what if Moses just didn't understand what he was interacting with? He wasn't a physicist. He was a shepherd.
1. What if the Ark is just a story, a metaphor, a unifying symbol for a nation on the move, something that bound the Israelites through hardship and war, giving them something to protect, to rally around, and to fear? It's possible there was no Ark, just a very powerful story that eventually became too powerful to let go. Theory 4. It was found and hidden. This is where it gets sinister. What if it was found? What if someone, a world power, a religious authority, a secret organization located the Ark and quietly sealed it away? The Vatican theory fits here. So does the idea of an underground facility somewhere in Israel, the US, or even Antarctica. In this version, the Ark is locked in a vault, studied, tested, maybe even feared. Not because it's fake, but because it's real. Theory 5. Destroyed or deactivated. And finally, maybe it's gone. Destroyed during the Babylonian siege, broken, looted, melted down, or maybe it ran out of power, whatever that power was. The Ark might now be no more than a fancy gold box buried in sand somewhere with its secrets long gone, which would mean all the legends, all the secrecy, is based on nothing more than memory. Questions we still can't answer. Why are the guardians of the Ethiopian Ark repeatedly dying of strange illnesses? Why has no government insisted on verifying it? Why won't Israel excavate beneath the Temple Mount despite global curiosity? Why did the Nazis, and later even the US, spend time and resources looking for something supposedly mythical? Why are so many Ark stories linked to illness, radiation, blindness, or death? If the Ark never existed, why do so many cultures and legends across the world talk about golden boxes of power? Final thoughts. Here's what we know. The Ark of the Covenant was central to one of the world's oldest religions. Its description matches both religious symbolism and possible high technology. It vanished, without trace, over 2,000 years ago. Yet people are still dying, guarding, and obsessing over it. Is it real? Was it ever? Or is the idea of the Ark more powerful than anything that might lie inside? You've been listening to the Cherrywood Conspiracy Files, and I'm just a random guy trying to figure out why history won't sit still. Simon and Rachel Burge are off somewhere filming another project, maybe a wedding, maybe an ancient mystery of their own. You can check out their main podcast over at cherrywoodpodcast.com or catch past episodes wherever you get your audio fix. And remember, some stories are carved in stone, others are hidden in gold. Until next time, keep asking questions.
Club Awesome, for autistic children and their families, a place where everyone belongs and fun knows no age limit.
Today's sponsors are Divinity Associates, Chartered Structural and Civil Engineers.
Based in the UK with a worldwide reach.
Visit their website on divinityassociates.com.
Right at Home Medway, providers of safe and trusted quality care for adults in the comfort of their own home. Whether you need companionship, medication assistance, personal care, living care or more, we've got you covered. Visit rightathome.co.uk/Medway or call them on 01634 979 000.
Are you looking for a cleaning or facilities management? Clearwater Kent is your trusted local expert. From roofs and driveway cleaning to fully facilitated management, they're a fully licensed, award-winning business that you can count on. Visit clearwaterkent.co.uk or call 01634 681 885.
Need stunning video or photography for your big day or even your business? Cherrywood Production delivers award-winning results with a personal touch. From weddings to promotional content, we turn your vision into reality. Visit cherrywoodpro.com today. Your memories, our passion. Put your business in front of 30,000 new customers with the Hindsight Directory. This A5 full-colour magazine is delivered by Royal Mail to Maidstone, Gravesend, Medway and Bromley, with more areas to come. Visit hindsightdirectory.co.uk.
New Digital, helping businesses build their online presence with web design, SEO, Google Ads and social media. Get 10% off when you quote Cherrywood today. Visit their website at nudigitalera.co.uk.